First headlines. Congress files PIL with the High Court of Manipur for not conducting elections to urban local bodies. '78th flag hoisting ceremony of the Indian National Army observed at INA Complex, Moirang. And India logs 1,007 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Hello and welcome to ELITETV. Watching the 3 PM English news, I'm Sanatombi with the top stories of today. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face mask when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee has conveyed that the party has filed a public interest litigation with the High Court of Manipur for not conducting elections to urban local bodies, including Imphal Municipal Corporation and Nagar Panchayat. Addressing media persons at Congress Bhavan yesterday, MPCC senior spokesperson Advocate Bhupendra Maitei said that election to the 26 urban local bodies spreading across Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Bishnupur, Jiribam and Kakching have not been held even after a lapse of 1 year since the expiry of their term. He said that chairpersons and office bearers of the urban local bodies have been kept as caretakers as the government has failed to conduct the election on the pretext of COVID-19 pandemic. It is a violation of the voting right of the people as guaranteed by the Indian Constitution, he said. He said that the party filed a public interest litigation with the High Court of Manipur with a prayer to hold the election to the urban local bodies in order to restore voting rights and discontinue the term of the caretaker office bearers of the urban local bodies. The PIL bearing number 11 of 2022 was filed by MPCC Legal Cell Chairman Advocate Sanujam Samachoron as a petitioner. A division bench of the High Court in its interim order passed on 12 April sought reply from the state of Manipur and the State Election Commission. Next hearing of the PIL was fixed on May 16, he added. The MPCC spokesperson claimed that the state government has delayed the election to the urban local bodies on the pretext of the pandemic. However, the election of the State Assembly 2022 was held recently, Bhupendra continued.
Ako'y Manipur Sarkar da State Election Commission da ako'y appeal naman tawjuningi madudi Manipur gi praja amasung urban areas da laiba singsigi yenge hairaga makoy constitution na piriba voting right amasung municipalities municipal corporation sina lairi sina smart city amasung infrastructure oigera local self governance da asugi matik yam saw na mating pangambado madu pangba yana na bidamakta makoy da power PBU power P na bidamakta election madu fazana tawbiyu election tawrok nabagidamakta akoy na ngasigi press conference haijabani at the same time akoy na PIL ama move tawjudugi matangda honorable high court na taba ngarangi interim order su Manipur di praja mayam da khangan jabani aduna ngasi lairibasi akoy gi Manipur sarkar na masida miriang chandra haibasi medi sing Manipur sarkar na BJP sarkar asina Imphal Municipal Corporation, municipalities, area mayam masida sakhut nabidamakta pamjaba honajaba haibadudi laitre haibase makoy election tawdana thambasina mayek sengna tae hana Congress party ki taraptagi thamjage.
The 78th anniversary of the flag hoisting day of the Indian National Army was observed at INA Complex, Moirang today, organized by Department of Art and Culture, Government of Manipur. The Minister of Manipur and Bahrain PWD, Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Govindas Kontocham, MLA Tongam Santi of Moirang AC, President Lieutenant General B.K. Chaturvedi, Akhil Bharatiya Purba Sainik Seva Parishad attended a function as special guest. Netaji's sacrifice for the freedom of India and the 96 6 unsung heroes of Manipur were remembered at the ceremony. A cycle rally from Imphal to New Delhi for 2,600 km was also flagged off by Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren Singh. T.H. Santhy said if INA have not been formed, there might never be freedom of India yet. Therefore, it is necessary to make a new history of India, giving emphasis to Moiran. On the other hand, N. Biren said we forget the spirit of our ancestors, and that is why the families of the freedom fighters never attend this kind of function. Hence, it is important that they participate in a program like this, he further asserted.
Sacrifice of the 96 the Moy family like say we are what say if I put season no what if I put Kunguli what hero worshipping what I put more than young Kanguli. Very you see, I will say, ah, the is the mark and the island is not to say. Why? Japanese in the Carino, said the Moy Mama who is civilized. Japanese in the art of the Bashaman is Sarutival at the memorial parks and lake colors in the Melu. I put this later man from 96 Marcus Roy about 96 with family. The point is being made of the point is being made of the money and the McCoy was honor of the
MLA of Patwa AAC Sapam Kunjakeshwar alias Keba and Dr. I. Megachandra, Joint Director, ICAR Lamfelpad, Imphal, distributed agricultural crops, fees and chicken to the farmers of Patwa Part 2, Makalekai Community Hall today. The said items were distributed based on the improvement rural economy for sustained livelihood to the farmers of Patwa Part 1, Part 2 and Part 3. Meanwhile, as for the works on war on drugs for controlling drug sellers and users in the respective areas of Kiamgai Makalekai, Muslim areas under the supervision of SP Imphal East and Pradeep Singh, teams of Narcotic Cell Imphal East led by OC Narcotic Cell Imphal East KH Dev Kumar, assisted by ASI Muhammad Tazimur Rahman and volunteers of Yada Kergaon Imphal East apprehended 4 drug users from Kiamgai yesterday around 4 p.m. The apprehended drug users have been identified as Irom Lanchenba Maitei, 23 years, son of I. Manikanta Maitei of Liwa Lambi, Namirakpam Samorjit Singh, 38 years, son of late Antomba Singh of Basikong Mamang Laikai, Longjam Johnson Singh, 30 years, son of El Ibocha Singh of Kiamgai Awang Laikai, and Takelambam Dolendro Singh, 25 years, son of T. Ibotobi Singh of Haubam Marak Laurimbam Laikai. They all were handed over to different drug rehabilitation centers at Project Director Roots, a drug de-addiction center, Gari Imphal West, and Ray of Hope, Kurai Tangjam Laikai, Imphal East, police source added. Time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
WMC is excited to announce that the third plenary session 2022 Delhi will be held on the 17th of April 2022 at Western Court, Janpat, New Delhi. This year's theme is Reawakening Our Spirit of Oneness. Elite TV is our media and channel partner. The entire event on 17th April will be telecast live on Elite TV. This event is organized by World Meitei Council. For more details, contact us on worldmeiteicouncil@gmail.com or 981-855-9349 or 991-083-6635.
Mayam punamaku aina kurumjari aigi ming Namirapam Kunjarani Devi Padamsiri International Weightlifter. Lakadoriba April 3, 2022 da World Meitei Council gi ahum suba plenary session 2022 Delhi gi Western Court Janpat Road New Delhi da pangthok jagani. I theme di Reawakening Our Spirit of Oneness ni. Malemda lairiba Meitei punamakna saruk yabiyu aduga angamba mateng su tawbiyu haina nurukjari kurumjari.
Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited. Summary of tariff schedule approved by Commission for financial year 2022-23 for Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited, MSPDCL, and to be effective from 1st April 2022. A. Approved subsidized tariff for financial year 2022-23. Table 8.2, category-wise subsidized tariffs approved by the Commission for financial year 2022-23. B. Approved full cost tariff, FCT. Table 8.3, category-wise full cost tariff without subsidy for financial year 2022-23 as approved by the Commission. Note 1. Fixed charge is per kW of contracted load for LT supply except KJ, while in case of HT supply, it is per kVA of billing demand. Energy charge is as per kWh for LT supply and per kVAh per HT supply, and LT high-value services provided with MDI meters. The above table depicts fixed and energy charge only. Tariff charges description in detail are given under the Tariff Schedule chapter. NG Shubhachandra Singh, Managing Director, MSPDCL.
Welcome back. Now more news and updates. India saw a total of 1,007 new COVID-19 cases today, taking the total coronavirus tally to 4,30,39,025. According to Union Health Ministry, the country also reported at least 26 COVID-related deaths in the last 24 hours, bringing the total number of fatalities to 5,21,736. However, the number of active cases of the infection has further declined to 11,058. The active cases account for 0.03% of the total caseload, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate remained at 98.76%. A reduction of 19 cases was recorded in the active caseload in a span of 24 hours. The daily positivity rate was recorded at 0.25% and a weekly positivity rate was recorded at 0.23%, according to the ministry. The number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,502,454, while the case fatality rate was recorded at 1.21%. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitv.in or the phone number 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And now the headlines once again. Congress files PIL with the High Court of Manipur for not conducting elections to urban local bodies. '78th flag hoisting day of Indian National Army observed at INA Complex, Moirang. And India logs 1,007 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. Well, that's all we have on this episode of ELITETV English News. Thanks for watching ELITETV and have a great time.